everyone, welcome back. I'm sick. It's like 5 in the evening and I'm still in my pajamas. That should give you a good visual of what I'm going through right now. I'm going through it, okay? I am going through it. I have some news for you guys. I did get my scalp biopsy results back yesterday, which I'm going to be sharing with you right now, but I'm also going to be sharing with you the caveat to my results. Man, I did not think that this video about my scalp biopsy would end up like this. I didn't really know what to expect actually, but not this. So let's get into it. I feel like I shouldn't have to apologize, but I am in my pajamas and I am getting over a cold. So if I sound like trash, I look like trash, it do be that way sometimes. So I don't really know where to start, but if you guys didn't remember what happened in the first half of the video, I did get a scalp biopsy and I did talk about what I've been suffering with for the past year. Or almost a year, and that's pretty much just diffuse hair loss. And basically when it happens is when I wake up and I go through my hair like this. I pull out a whole bunch of hair. I don't even really try, it just comes out. And when I wake up, there's hair all over my pillows, my clothing, on the floor. When I brush my hair, a lot of hair comes out. When I shower, a lot of hair comes out. Pretty much it just happens all the time at all times, and it resulted in my ponytail being super thin now. So my hair has gotten really thin, and you can kind of see it when my hair is up that it's super thin on the sides. And also if you're standing like over me, you're looking down on my scalp, you can kind of see that it's thin right here. But yeah, my scalp hole punch thing that was right here, you guys saw pictures of it. It's healed now and my stitches came out, which is super awesome. And it was itchy for like the first 3 weeks, but I'm feeling good now. There's nothing really bothering me. I still am losing hair though. And I got my scalp biopsy results back yesterday. Ugh, it's really hot. Okay, so scalp biopsy results. They told me that I have some mild inflammation going on, which is to be expected because I did suffer with seborrheic dermatitis, which is eczema in the scalp, and I do still have some, and it's right here, like right in here, like right there. And I do flake a lot. Do have some dandruff. It is what it is, but I do have some mild inflammation going on, and they also said that my hair loss could be caused by medications. And immediately when I heard that, I kind of wanted to start crying, mostly because, you know, I'm glad I got answers about my hair loss because it did take a huge toll on me. I've always had very nice hair and long and thick, but the past year it's just been gradually thinning and it did a lot on me. So I was very happy to get answers about it because I've been genuinely concerned. I always thought that it had something to do with being on a plant-based diet, but as it turns out, my vitamin levels are fine, and it was actually possibly because of my dupixent. So that is actually why I'm extending this video, and it turns out I'm making like a 2-in-1 update video. I'm updating you guys about my hair loss, which I have never made a video about. This is actually the first time I'm really mentioning it, but I'm also updating you on my dupixent. So let's get into it. So I've been on dupixent for the first year I was on every other week dosing, which is the regular dosing, but additionally I was on 1 to 2 immunosuppressants, and I experienced some severe flare-ups during that year I was on it, on the regular dosing I mean. And I do have a video of me talking about that. I'll put it in a card and I'll kind of explain it right now, just a shorter version of what that video is about. So I was pretty much at a loss last year. I was on the every other week dosing, and I was also on mycophenolate and cyclosporin at the time, and I was still experiencing some severe flares. Nothing was working anymore, absolutely nothing. Anything I tried, it'd get better for a day and then I'd flare up the next day, and everything was just very unpredictable, wishy-washy, nothing was working. And so again, I was super discouraged. I remember that time, and I honestly don't want to ever end up there again. But now that I've gotten my scalp biopsy results back, and it could be caused by my dupixent, my doctor decided that we should go back to every other week dosing. And that's hard because ever since June of last year, I started weekly dosing of dupixent. So that basically means I just inject every week rather than every other week like most people are on. And it was so amazing to my skin. I hadn't seen my skin that clear in a very long time, like I mentioned in that video that I made. My skin was super clear and I experienced pretty minimal normal flares. They're manageable and treatable, and they weren't super severe like I've experienced before, to the point where I was in the emergency room or on antibiotics. And this past year I wasn't on any additional immunosuppressants. I was only on the dupixent. So as you can tell, it's just worked very well for me, but downside is it could be causing my hair loss, and that's where I'm just like what now? What are we gonna do? Eek. I don't know. Yeah, here we are now. As of yesterday, I just did my last weekly dose, and now I'm gonna be back on the regular dosing. And while I'm so happy that I got answers for my hair loss and that I finally know what could be causing it, like when I tell you that I was definitely emotionally going through it with the hair loss thing. I've never experienced anything like that, and it sucks because it could be caused by my medication, but my medication is also controlling my eczema. It's hard. Like I don't know what to do. And I'm really just hoping for the best while I'm on the new dosing, or the original dosing. It's hard because I really want my hair to grow back, but I also don't want my severe flares to come back because they're so painful, so mentally exhausting and draining to be going through that again. And I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about because I still get messages and comments on my old videos about my eczema, and you guys share your stories with me, which means so much to me because I'm glad that you can open up on this kind of platform and that I'm able to share my experiences with you guys, and it really does mean a lot to me. But now we are back to square one. So starting next week, I will be on the regular dosing, and I do hope that my hair grows back and that my skin won't act up so much. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I am scared. I'm super scared, if you can't tell. And I tried not to cry yesterday when I got the phone call about my results. But it was really hard not to because the weekly dosing has worked wonders for me. It's the only thing that works. That worked. I'm just really scared going forward. I don't want to go through that again. But also I don't want my hair to keep thinning because I feel like I'm gonna go bald. Ooh. So that's where I'm at, folks. She going through it, okay? And I really am trying to be super transparent with you guys about all of my eczema obstacles, and I'm really glad that these videos help you and help you feel less alone, because I know when I first started doing these videos I wasn't getting answers and no one understood what I was going through. No one I know personally has what I have, and no one just understood, basically. So I'm glad that these videos do help you guys, and I will keep you updated on how the regular dosing works for me. I'm probably gonna update like every couple of months. We'll see. But that is all for today. I'm glad I got to sort of open this chapter of hair loss and kind of close the chapter at the same time in one video. I know I never really talked about it before, but I didn't really think it was that big of an issue until it was. And now I have answers. So we'll see how everything goes. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm not really feeling that well, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what's going on. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.